Hello again, everyone. Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com, and welcome to my craft room. This is the paper pumpkin kit for April. It was designed by Sarah Douglas. I'm so excited. I have to admit, I opened it a little bit. Now, if you're new to paper pumpkin and this is your first kit, oh my gosh, you got like the best stuff in here. So it always comes wrapped in beautiful paper. And then you get a thank you right here, and it has always with the paper pumpkin. And if it's your very first kit, you will have a clear block, and on the clear block it'll say paper pumpkin. Now, I am so excited about this kit. We usually get like a Stampin' Spot or markers or something. It is a complete kit. So you can even take this on vacations with you, or if you work and travel, this is a great kit for something like this. And this month we were told that we were going to get a free gift, and our free gift are these mini watercolor pencils from Sarah Douglas. She designed this stamp set, and this is actually her writing. Okay, the U and the best are her writing. We're going to get into putting these beautiful cards together. Okay, in just a moment. Let's just look at them right here. We're going to do watercoloring with the pencils. And let's look at what we have here. We have 12 cards in this kit. Okay, and we're going to do a lot with watercolor. I see this right here. And the beautiful, beautiful envelopes that this is going to come with. Oh, with the new in colors. Oh, beautiful. This is going to be so much fun. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to lay everything out. We're going to take a look at it, okay, in just a moment. I'll be back with you to get that done, and then we'll put some cards together. Okay, let's go over what's in the kit. You're going to get 12 cards. There's 3 different cards that you're going to make, okay? And it comes with the envelopes. I am just in awe of this kit. Let me move this aside. I wanted to show you the block that you get if you're a first-time Paper Pumpkin subscriber. This is what you get. You get your clear block, and it says Paper Pumpkin on it. And, okay, so here, let's go. We get these envelopes, and it has, the inside has the new in colors. What is that? The lemon lime twist, I believe it is. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and then look at the front of these envelopes. They are, all of them have a space right here for the address. Isn't that fantastic? And how it looks like the washi tape, and then the negative impression of the dots that you get in the stamp set. These are like designer envelopes. Okay, so you get those. Then you get one set of the cards. You use this as a back, and this has 100% adhesive back, okay? So you're just going to peel this back, and it's just all adhesive. So you don't have to worry about using any adhesive when you put this card together. Along with these leaves right here, these are just stickered adhesive back, 100%, full adhesive there. You get this wonderful paintbrush. I have been needing a small paintbrush, and when you feel this, it's fantastic. What a good quality brush, okay? So you get that. You get some washi tape, and then you get these banners. They're just to punch out, and we'll do our sentiment on there. Look at all the glue dots that you get. Amazing. Then you get full-size dimensionals. And then to do your sentiment, these also are adhesive, full adhesive, 100% adhesive on the back. So you get that to stick on your cards. I'm going to go over those in a minute because I love these. You get some, this is watercolor paper for one set of the cards. Okay, you get 4 pieces of this. Then this is an embossed resist paper. This is like a heart with diamonds, or I don't know, it's geometric looking, almost tile looking, that we're gonna do some coloring with those pencils over and use some water with that brush. I might save that brush and use my aqua painter because I have my aqua painters, but you're going to put 4 cards together like this. Then this has the cascade of the same thing. It's embossed resist, and we're going to use our watercolor pencils. The watercolor pencils will be carrying over into the new catalog, guys. I saw that, so I thought I'd tell you that. But there's so much stuff retiring. I'll do a video about that later. Your cards are all black, okay? Black front and inside, okay? So Stampin' Up! Provided us with inserts, all white inserts that you just use some snail or any kind of glue to put down inside the card. Then these embellishments, oh my gosh, guys. These are adorable. They have a smooth side and then a glittery side. I will be using the glittery side up. Look at this. Let me just be real still and the camera will focus on all of that shimmer. Look at that. Okay, so we've got purple. We have, this looks like a melon mambo. And this looks like that lemon lime. Oh, how beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me get... There's a little bit of blue in this. I don't know if the camera is picking that part of it up. Wow, that's a fantastic color. But these embellishments are just wonderful. So now that we've looked at it, oh yeah, and then you do get full directions, okay? Full printed out directions with every single kit, okay? So let me just break away. I'll put some together, and then you know how we do it. We do the last card together on film. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, let's make the first card together. And I chose to make the one that cascades with the resistance that's on here, okay? Let me show you the ones that I've done. And here is the gorgeous envelope with it. This is the one that the inside with the dots goes with this. Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't you just love to open this up in your mailbox? Okay, I got to tell you what happened here, okay? This one, of which I really, really love, I carried out the color because I got up here and I colored outside of this line a little bit. I'm going to show you when we do this together of what not to do. And so I kind of made a mistake, but then I always make lemonade out of lemons. So that's how this card came to be. I just extended the color down onto the watercolor paper, and you guys are going to use this most wonderful brush. I have needed a brush like this for my embossing powder to get it off of the cards, and I'm going to save this, and I'm going to use my aqua painter. Same thing. You guys can do the same thing if you have your aqua painters, okay? Now, I've already put the piece inside, and that I just used snail to put that down. That's just some Whisper White cardstock that comes in the kit. So, let me show you. Okay, so this one I did a little bit different, you know, because of the mistake, and I extended the color. I happen to really like it. Okay, then, let's see. The other two that I made... This one, I just kind of tilted the paper just a little bit. You can see it right there. Very, very nice, but I just gave it a little angle. It's still the same thing, just a little twist on it. And then this one, I did just exactly how it was in the instructions. And that's what we're going to do with this one. So let me put that envelope with this. I like to keep everything together. Okay, like I said, I folded my cardstock, and we're going to open this up like a book, and I've already adhered my paper down there, the inside, with a snail. Now this right here, and I know you can see the shine right there, okay? The main thing is do not color outside, let me see if outside of where this shiny part is. Don't color outside of it. Okay, you want to stay inside the shiny part on the border right here. Okay, so we're going to start, and we're going to start with the pink. which I'm going to just say is Melon Bombo. Okay, so we're going to just color. And see, you're coloring inside the diamonds, and it's actually not picking up on the shiny part. That's the resist part. Okay, so it's up to you. However far you want to come down, just come down. Okay, it doesn't matter. Just don't go outside the line over here on the edge. Or you might want to and make that little effect like I did on that one card. Okay, so that's good enough from that. Then I'm going to say that this is Daffodil Delight. And when I do this, I'm going to start in the pink. Okay, so it kind of picks up an orange hue where it transitions. Okay, and just color this down as far as you want it. Okay, then I'm going to go into the blue. Look how pretty that is. And you don't have to worry about being any, go up into the yellow and make green. So again, the color transitions. And you don't have to worry about being some big time artist with this, okay? I love this kit. I've had a ball all afternoon. And now I'm going to bring in, I guess this is like Rich Razzleberry. And just color that. And go up into the blue and let that transition from purple. Okay. And you can pick any kind of a graduation of color that you want. I did what, I've always told you guys with the paper pumpkin, I try to do it the way that it is because then I don't have to design anything. I'm going to use my aqua painter. Okay. And I'm going to get a piece of scrap paper underneath this. Okay. So I'm going to use this aqua painter right here. And I'm going to make sure the brush is clean, and it is. And I'm just going to go inside there where I put that color and go ahead and make it watercolor. Isn't that fun? I do each of them, letting the water just spread the color. Okay. And then I'm going to show you a trick. I forgot to bring another one in here, but that's okay. But I'm going to show you a trick on how to fix all of this inside the middle right there. So, okay, from there I'm going to clean this off. I want it to go green, but I want to get into my blue first. Okay, then I'm going to pull the blue up into the yellow and make green. Oh, I came out a little bit. See, I get real happy with the brush. Okay, now I'm going to come into this purple right here. Okay, now I'm going to clean my brush, and then I'm going to come down here and get into that Rich Razzleberry and transition that up into the blue. And just come into the diamonds. Now, it is watery in between all of this, okay? And let me show you how to remove. I took this, I turned it upside down. You can see where I've worked on my paper. And I pushed it on my paper like this. Now, let me get one thing that I was using. I pushed it on my paper, just kind of letting it absorb the wet, okay? Now that takes off a lot of it, but there's still a little bit in the middle. I found the best thing to do was get a Q-tip, and just even while it's wet, just come and rub on that resist, and it will remove that ink. and it'll make it clean. I mean, you want it to look like it's flowed into, you know, itself. But, and as you can see, I've been using this all afternoon because this is what I've been doing. I was like, well, how can I get that off of there real quick? And I kind of boo-booed around here just a little bit, but that's okay. It is watercolor. Okay, now if I wanted to blend the colors even more, I could go back with some more water. But I'm okay with the way everything is. Now, I have mounted, you get the ink spot, okay, the black archival ink. Okay, you get a spot, but I've got the big pad, so I'm going to use it. This way then I don't have two things of the same color. Open. And I'm going to stamp my U. And remember, I told you that this Sarah Douglas, this is her handwriting on these stamps. I think that's pretty cool. So I'm going to take my U, and let's see. I want to do this one a little bit different than I've been doing the other ones. Just kind of changing up where the sentiment goes. I'm going to put that there. Okay. And then I'm going to take the best. And we're going to put the or thee in the middle, but I'm going to show you a trick that I learned on the Stampin' Up! Channel to line that up. Beautiful. Now, these are the little parts of this stamp set, the little words. Okay, and we want you are. Okay, so put the stamp in there where you want it. I'm going to have to use my tweezers. So exactly where you want these little words, okay? Take you a second to get things lined up. Of course, it's going to really stick to my fingers now and not do like I had it doing before. Okay. Or the, put the stamp on the card first, wherever you want them. This way you can manipulate them and get it right before you stamp. Okay? Then bring your block in, pick it up. Now I know the R is crooked, so I'm going to go ahead on the block and fix that. But I know the vicinity that I want everything in, and you can just square it up. Okay? So that's a good way to know, you know, you've got your spacing, you've got it straight. That was a little tip on their video. Okay, so I inked that up with the black, and I'm just going to go right there. Perfect. Perfect. Now I'm going to take my little splotches, and let's see, I'm going to come up here and here. Oh, I kind of smudged that a little bit. That's okay. There. Okay? Now, this one I'm not going to use the washi tape on. So I want to go ahead now and see where this is kind of smushed in here. I'm going to get 2 green leaves, and these are full adhesive. Okay, I'm going to put a leaf here. You can always make lemonade out of lemons. And then I'm going to come up, not covering the "the" there. Now I'm going to bring in our little element, and this one you use the, what is this, the lemon lime twist. I think that's the new color, and I love the glitter that is on top of these elements. They is absolutely gorgeous. What I did was I put a glue dot on each of the petals, and you get the full card of dots, and they're all covered nicely. They have a little, you know, little piece of paper on top of them that you remove, but I've already done that on here. And I'm just going to put this right here, covering up my little mistake. I love it. Love it. Now, I would use Fast Fuse on this or run it through the Zion, okay? And then you're just going to attach it to the outside of your card, and you are done. Like I said, this one I didn't use the washi tape. I lowered my saying, and I wanted a little bit more splotches on it. I hope you've liked this card. So each one of them is just a little bit different that I've done. And like I said, I made lemonade out of lemonade out of lemons when I really messed up that first one that I did. I really came outside the lines, but then I just continued the color on, and I think it's fantastic. I love all of them. I'll glue this on in just a few minutes. That one I just did the little angle on. That one's just exactly. And this one has more color to it. And then we did this one together. I love them all. I'll be back with the next card in just a moment. Okay, I'm back again, and now we're going to make this card. I've had such a great day in this craft room putting this kit together. So with this, you'll use the envelopes that have the stripes, and again, it's featuring that color, the new in color. So I've moved my flowers around on some of mine, like here I did it up top. Let's see, this one, I kind of did it in the middle, and let's see, and this one I split them up. Any way you do it, they look great. I think they're fantastic. Okay, so let's move all this out of the way and let's get on with this. So now this card, you don't much have to worry about where you put the color, outside the lines, because it's just this one piece right here. So we won't use the yellow in this. We're going to start with the pink, and we're going to come up top here and just color it in. And remember I said where the resistance is, you're not going to get any ink. So you can just lay the color down into the little diamonds in this kind of like a geometric heart. Okay, so I'm going to bring that pink down. Color into all these places. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with some blue, because then that's going to make our purple in the middle. And as you can see, I'm not really taking any pains with this whatsoever. That's what's made this kit just so much fun this afternoon. Then I'm going to come in with the rich razzleberry, which is more of a purple color. And I'm going to color all of these and coming up into the blue so that I do get that blended color when I put the water to it. This is a watercolor paper that has an embossed resist pattern on it. So where the resistance, where that shiny part is, it is not going to color in there. But I have a couple of tricks. Because some of the color does kind of bleed onto it, but I have a little trick to show you. So this paintbrush comes with it, and as you've seen in the previous videos, I've been just using my aqua painter because I want to save this paintbrush. I really like it, and I think it'll help me with my embossing. I'm going to go ahead and clean that off because there's water in it. I just squeeze it out and just rub it around till it's clear, and then I don't want too much water, okay? You don't want standing water on this because it'll really give it some warpage. Okay, and then you just take the water, and you don't have to squeeze. The brush is wet, so you don't have to squeeze it. Take it down into the pink, and I am being very sloppy with this. I'm going to clean off my pink and get into the blue, and then let the blue come up into the pink to make purple. Clean it again, come down into the rich razzleberry part of it. Come here, run away from me. Okay, and just spread that water lightly and come up into the blue and let that make a nice purple effect through the center of the card. Okay, clear it off. You can smear some pink around, and that's all you're doing. This is just ink blending. Isn't that beautiful already? Just a nice blended technique there. Okay, so right here, and then I turn this over. Now, yes, you can do this onto a napkin. I found, though, that the napkin absorbed too much, and it took away some of the color. So I just like to use the paper, and I turned it upside down and just gave it a rub. Okay, and then my little trick is a Q-tip. As you can see, I've been using it a lot. And you literally just get on these white areas where the resistance is, even though the card is wet. And you can actually, and even if it dries, you can still use the Q-tip. It's actually like an eraser. And I just come through here, taking off the color where I don't want it in that white space. And it really does act like an eraser. So I'm going to come down through here, just clearing this. Very good. Really works out well, actually. Okay, great. So right there. Let's move that out of the way so you can see that a lot better. Okay, now with this you're going to use the dimensionals that came with the kit and really put the dimensionals on it, because this is watercolor paper and we have added the water to it. It will get a little flimsy, or kind of buckly, I should say. Not so much flimsy, I would say it buckles a little bit. So, you know, and I've talked to you guys before about solid adhesive, either using a Xyron or the Fast Fuse works like Xyron. And so I just kind of put these all over, and then two in the middle so that it doesn't bow in. Okay. And we'll peel these off and then set this aside. So you guys know that the retiring list is out. You can, in the bottom of this description, I'm going to put the link to where you can get to the retiring list. Just click the link and it'll take you to my Shop Now page and the retiring list. Just scroll down and you'll see it. Okay, and you'll just click on it and you can see all the stuff retiring. I am absolutely shocked that they are retiring the Owl Punch. I'm going to really miss that because, you know, if I needed something cutesy on a card, you could always make an owl, and you could make anything out of those owls. There were so many things you could do with them. I'm really going to miss that. And then the Papillon Potpourri, that is going, those butterfly punches, the small and the large, they are going, and then that stamp set's going too. So those are a couple of things that I'm going to miss. Okay, so we'll put this aside now that I have all of those little parts off. And we're going to get our black card base right here. And let me just go ahead and put in the middle part of it. So they gave us a piece of Whisper White for the sentiment inside. I think I'm running out of snail in that container, but I use it up until I totally run out. Okay, so just kind of line this up in here, and then you can make any kind of sentiment you want in there. You could write a sentiment, stamp whatever you want. Okay, then this card, we use this pull-off right here, and there's solid adhesive behind this, okay? I've already stamped the U, and I want to show you that I've put on the block, I wanted to do thanks so much instead of love you so much. I wanted to do thanks so much. So I put the thank and then the so much where I wanted it on the piece of paper, and then I picked it up with this block. And as you can see, as I put it down, it's going to be perfect for me. Okay, so let's get our black ink out. Remember, the Stampin' Spot comes with it, but I'm going to use mine because there's no sense in having two of these open. Okay, so right there, I'm really going to get a lot of use out of this stamp set. I love this. Thank you so much. I love that. Isn't that nice? What a nice, crisp, clean image right there. Okay, then I want to take my little dots. Take my scrap paper there. And I'm just going to tap us a few dots right here. Good. Just like that. Move this out of the way. Now the washi tape right here, just peel off a little bit that's a little bit longer than the piece that you're going to attach it to. And remember, this has solid adhesive on the back. I just line my washi tape up to the bottom. Okay, and I fold my tabs over to make a nice edge. Washi tape is great, and you can pick it up and reposition it. It's fantastic. But now I don't have sticky on this part, so I'm just going to take a little snail and just kind of flick it on those edges just to keep it down on the card. Okay, let me bring my card base in, and we're going to attach this, leaving a little space of black right here, attaching this to the top and the bottom, right there. Isn't that great? Okay, now our heart is going to come right in here. They have it straight. I like it like this. I like it at a little angle, just like that. Okay, and then, you know, I got a little smudgy there. No big deal, no big deal. I'm going to get my, my little flowers here with the glitter side up. And I should have already put the glue dots on here, so I won't put it. I would just put like one and show you. Here we go. Put that glue dot right there. And let me put this one here. I'll go back and put more on it after we're finished with it. Okay, so I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to put my pink one. I can tuck it under there a little bit. How's that? Okay, that one will tuck under. And then I'm going to put my purple one up here. Okay, and then we're going to get our leaves right here that are already cut out. They're already cut and punched and adhesive on the back. And I'm going to put one up here, tucking it under there just a little bit. And then I'm going to come off with a green one right here. And then another yellow one right under here. And all the cards are just a little bit different. This is this set right here. They're just a little bit different with the positioning of the flowers, but all on the basic design. I love that. That was so much fun. Okay, back in a minute with the next one. Okay, we're back again with the third card, and this is the last one, and I think this is the one I like the best. I love this element down here is a full sticker. Okay, so again, I put the white inside, the Whisper White that comes in the kit, and I did these differently. So this one I used the yellow and the blue, and I left some white space. This one I did more like what's on the, what's shown right here, okay, with the yellow fading into green and using the blue and leaving more white space on top, and I love that. And then this one, I just decided to use all the colors, and I really like this one. So, what we're going to do with this last card, let me move these to the side, is I just don't know how we should color this. Let's do, I'm just going to do the blue and the yellow. Again, with the green, making the green on the bottom. I really did like that. So this is just watercolor paper. So without any resistance on it. So I just take the blue and really just scribble. Okay. Just like that. Okay, take your yellow, blending up into the blue to make the green, and then coming down into your yellow. Okay. Again, I'm going to use the aqua painter, but you do get this really cool brush. And you're going to see me use that a whole lot when we do any kind of embossing. Now, with this card, I'm not going to let go of any color. I'm not going to wipe it off. I'm just going to let it blend into itself. Okay, so I'm going to come up into that gorgeous blue color. Getting all of that going. And then into the yellow and blue. making it green, and then coming down into the yellow and letting that green kind of fade just a little bit and fade out on the sides. As you can see, I am doing, nothing is a pattern of anything. Okay? I like that just like that. So this is pretty wet. I'm going to put that to the side. And this, I'm going to bring our card base in. Again, I have the white piece inside. And this is full adhesive. Especially when you're working with that watercolor paper. We're going to use the Fast Fuse, and I'm going to show you how. But the others I put on with Xyron, so that I would get a solid adhesive like this on the back. I like the black at the top. Okay, and this you want to do at an angle. I really like this card. I love all of them, don't get me wrong, but I really like this one. Okay, and then I've already did my stamping for the best teacher. Okay, using that technique where I lined it up and I picked it up with the block. Okay, and that was very, very simple. And these are just pop-outs. Okay, just like that. And now let's talk about this piece right here, which it's kind of really not dry enough, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm bringing in my silicone mat. Okay, I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to take my Fast Fuse, and I want almost close to solid adhesive, guys, and check that thing off. Okay, so that it just tears it when you check it. Coming right down that edge, and it's okay if you go off because you're on this silicone mat, and this way your adhesive is right to the edge. And I'm going to come down through here and just add that really well there. That's perfect, actually. We'll move this out of the way. Bring our base in. Now, I want the top of this right here. Oh, wait. First, we have to put our washi tape on. Okay. So I just tear a piece of washi tape about 3/4 of the way, add a little tail to fold over, and I just rip it. It doesn't matter. It depends on what kind of, where you want this with the color. I'm going to put it down this way a little ways so that I have the green and the blue and the yellow. And just fold that around the back. And now I want this corner to touch this black of this sticker right here. Okay, and bring it in. Let's get this straight as we can right now. There we go, I like it. And we're going to put that down right there. We're going to take the dimensionals, and we're almost done with our complete kit now. This is wonderful. And that's another thing about washi tape. It is forgiving. See, you can pick it up. I want to get that wrinkle out of there and lay it right back down. It's perfect. Thank you guys for watching my video. Thanks to all my customers. I want to tell you, if you've ordered from me in the past year, from April of 2016 to this April of 2017, you will be receiving a free catalog, the new catalog from me when they come out. I've already placed my order for you guys for them, so they'll be coming to you just as soon as they will ship them. Stampin' Up! Is shipping them for me. We have a great program, and so I did that for everybody who has ordered from me in the past year. I want to put this over here right, and not all the way to the edge. You want a little black border, and just pop that up with the dimensionals. I love that, guys. That came out so great. So let's look at our 4 cards. This is 1. This is 2. And they all have the coordinating envelopes, and that is 3. Isn't that fantastic? What a fun day in the craft room. I love these embellishments. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, I missed putting on one of the lemon ones on these, so I went back and you're supposed to have a green one and a lemon one, okay? 2 on one side and 1 on the other. I love these. Didn't this come fantastic? This is a great kit. Thank you, Sarah Douglas. I sure do appreciate this kit this month. I love your design, of course. I really love all of them. Absolutely love all of them. And we have the free gift of the pencils. You got the spot, you got the brush, the washi tape. I have this many glue dots left over. That's amazing. And stamping dimensionals left over. And I have a fantastic stamp set. Look at all that I've used in here. I wanted to make ones for my grandson's teacher. So his teachers, they'll be getting this, and you might get a thank you card just like this. And you're the best. These might go out to some of my customers. Thank you so much for watching my videos and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm going to come out with some of the retiring product in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, and shop my online store. Remember, with a $25 order this month, I about forgot, you get 2 free card kits. Watch the video at the end, and it'll tell you all about these 2 free card kits. Don't forget to use the host code. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great crafting evening.